Seguimos en esta noche de premiación y ahora estamos con un invitadazo de lujo internacional, nuestro querido Thomas. How are you?
I'm very fine and very tired.
Yeah, I know. But how do you feel about being in a jury in Mexico City in this film festival? And I don't know, like this huge, not only distance like physics, but like in context between Mexico and Switzerland.
You know, for me the most special thing is that I have an audience here, because I've been here 4 years ago and I have had a class in the Universidad, and a lot of people know my work here. So I feel very privileged to be here. And I was having another class the other day, and I was showing a rough cut of my next film. So I had your audience as my first audience ever.
That's nice. Well, it's an honor to have that opinion of you, of our audience. Tell me about how do you create your next projects? How do you get your inspiration?
You know, the inspirations, they come to me as a bird, you know. I do not look for them. I work and then suddenly something happens and I start to sense that I have to continue to follow the project or the idea or the whatever it is. And I mean, the film I showed here, Nemesis, was another film out of my window for 7 years. And this was a film that was provoked by the destruction of a huge train station in front of my window. So I had to do it. But other films are more motivated personally, like another film I'm writing now is a story, it's based on a famous Austrian book. So, and my film I'm showing tomorrow here, Glaubenberg, My Brother, My Love, is about a very personal story I lived through when I was a kid. So I have a lot of different sources, either very personal or in my everyday life, you know. So there is not I'm trying to include everything what life brings to me, you know.
I think
what life offers me. Yeah.
I think what I can learn from that is to be open, to be able to
be curious. Yeah,
that's amazing.
That's one of the most important things to when you make art or films, to be curious and not to be constricted in concepts or theories or you have to do this or that. So because life produces a lot of varieties and surprises, and also from society, from politics, from nature, whatever, you know. So, and there's a lot of a change going on right now. So you have to be awake what is happening.
And also, after all the films that you watch and judge, what are the key points that you keep for the future, capture your attention, that you feel very moved?
That's a good question, but it's hard to give an answer because the films were so different. There were a lot of very personal films. There were some movies like with a story. So, but I mean, that's not a problem, that's a quality to have these different approaches. And I think what is great here is that you have all films try to discover new territory. So there is no films that just tell a story because the story has to be told, but there is always the challenge to find the right way of telling it. And this is a very special program for a festival that all films are so bold and are so courageous
Personal.
and personal. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Personally, I'm thrilled that you are here. Thank you very much, and I hope there is another chance to you be here in the festival and in Mexico City. Thank you very much.
Thanks.